Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Hello world, my name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Deltarune Chapter 2 file. Where I last left off, we had fought Berdly once again. We got to know Noelle a little bit better as she talked about someone in both of our lives named Des, which might be short for December. We then reunited with Ralsei and Susie, and we went to Queen's Mansion, where Noelle and the rest of us, except for Ralsei, were all captured, and Berdly ended up getting betrayed by Queen, and now we are in Queen's Mansion. Lancer helped bust us out, but now he is somehow sick, and so we're trying to make him better. Now, there's a couple of things I want to address before we start. First off, as you can see, I have moved up the backup save that I had. This originally was at the Cyber City entrance, but a lot of people were saying that the Triple Truces area really was the best one, so I moved up the save. This first save is now a backup at that scene, so that is taken care of. The other thing that I wanted to quickly address was I was under the assumption in a couple parts ago that the room between was the room where I got killed by the dog in the toy car, but apparently it wasn't. Apparently I missed out on finding the actual room between. So yeah, I'll try to go back to that as soon as possible, as soon as I can, and I guess I'll try to redo that and see what happens. But yeah, let's go ahead and reload this save. Queen's Mansion, Guest Hall, continue. Okay, cool. Seems like the room is overflowing with shovels, and you have nothing to dig through them with. Yep, okay. So let's take a look at all these doors. The nameplate reads Berdly, peek inside. Surprises you, but not sort of. Yeah. And this one's Caddy's? Yeah, Caddy's room. Peek inside? Sure. It's wallpapered with the pink cat ad from the city. It's animated too. What about this one? The nameplate reads Jockington's room. Peek inside? Yes. It's beautiful. And then this one, nameplate reads Asriel's room. Interesting. You opened the door with your eyes closed. You saw nothing. Wow, okay. Why don't you want me to see anything about Ralsei or Asriel? Okay. I guess we'll one more time. All right. Keep your secrets. Looks like a puzzle. Think you can do it, Chris? Calm your skinless Wow, okay, hang on. I need to get back into character. I only have like an hour to record today, so it's not gonna be a long recording session, but I want to make sure I'm getting my voices correct. Calm your skinless, boneless thighs, everyone. I'll think of a solution. There we go. Chris, just ignore him. Always do. I'll just be over here where I can't hear you. And I'll be here, away from your IQ debuffing aura. I was told that there are... Hang on. Are there voice lines? If only Lesser Dad was here to help. He's a regular puzzle Pagliacci. You mean like a genius? No, he's more like a sad clown. Hurry up, Chris. I don't want to look at Berdly. Then just look elsewhere, I guess. As much as I'm going to regret this. Ah, Chris, still stumped by this simple, diversion? Diversion? Well, put your neurons back in the crayon box, Chris. I can already feel the solution welling up in my brain cavity. Eureka! Is what I will say. Now go. Alright, well... Do you have anything more to say? Ah, Chris, don't distract me while I'm deep in thought. If only I could alt-tab away from you in real life. No, okay. These dark bulbs will cast a bright shadow on the ground. Fill in the space with dark to unlock the way. Oh, interesting. Okay. There we go. There we go. And... there we go. Yeah, we got it! What? Hey, wait a second. How'd you solve it without me? Chris figured it out before you. Jealous? Well, I knew the answer. I just wanted to see Chris try first. It's called suspense, Susan. Dramatic suspense. Then you do the next one. Fine. Watch me. Still pushing up my glasses. Also, my name's not Susan. Okay, just wanted to see if it said anything new. Alright, let's keep going. Ha! Child's play. Couldn't you give me a harder one? For example, if anyone had a 4x4 puzzle cube... Just tell us the solution. Well, you see... Yes? First you... You align the shadows with the lines on the floor. Alright, what do we move first? Chris, just do the puzzle. Just give me a moment. It's not like Chris could even solve it anyway. What a bird brain, right, Lancer? Oh, yeah. All of his body parts are bird ones. Lancer, tell Chris our sick scheme. So, when we make track jackets, I'm making his a different color. Ha-ha! Alright, we had our laughs. Hurry up, Chris. Lancer's getting weak. I'm as brittle as a biscuit. And how do you feel? Chris, leave the controls alone. If you get sweat on the controls, it's going to eat up my inputs. So just let me solve this. Alright. No. Okay. That looks right to me. And that looks right to me. And, that looks right to me. And... ooh, interesting. Fascinating. Okay. Hang on a sec. Maybe I'm gonna put that there. And then move this right there. Whoops, looks like Chris got it again. Huh? Wait a second. You can't have... You just got lucky. It's just trial and error. I literally am pushing up my glasses every time. The brute force method. Ha! A caveman could do it. Except cavemen died out because they're stupid. I'm solving the next one, so just stay here until I'm done. Yeah, like we're gonna wait that long. What are you two doing here? This one's mine. It'll be over in a second, so why don't you just relax in your mind palace? Which probably doesn't even have anything in it. Uh-huh. I just need to figure out why the shapes don't go together. Oh, hey. You just gotta fill in the whole square thing, right? What if you just piled them all in the corners? Like digging a real white hole. What? Chris, wanna try? Okay. Come on, Chris, just cover up the whole square thing. Quiet! No hints. This is bird to human. That means no Susies and no... who is that guy? I'm Lancer. Pull my tongue and I'll say several phrases. Such as, ow, ouch, ah. I don't need to know that. Oh my goodness, my Berdly voice is evolving and I don't like it. Hurry up, Lancer's getting pale. But I like pails. Chris, you know how skilled I am at puzzles, right? Tell her about the puzzle I solved. Then we can, how about we have her go in the other room and solve it together? Fine, go ahead and listen to Susie, Chris. Susie, are you hearing that? You'll be a laughing stock. You realize that, Chris? Okay, well, let's just, let's just pile these in the corners. Looks good to me. Yep, looks good to me. Looks, whoops. Looks good to me, and this one can just, like, go in the middle. Susie's idea worked? There's no way. It's a computer bug. It's a glitch. You're cheating. Just like when you wave dash. What? How's it taste, idiot? Man, I'm gonna relish this forever. All those times you acted so high and mighty. Well, guess what? You're not. Face it, you're just as big a dumbass as the rest of us. You tell him. You tell him, Susie. Fine. I admit it. I'm not that smart. I never was. There! Are you happy? I just... I used to be a forgettable little bluebird. No one even remembered my name. Then, one day, came the spelling bee Noelle and I studied for. Huh, interesting. Noelle is better than her. Or better than him. When it came down to the two of us, she got nervous and couldn't speak. Oh. And there it is again, the word December. She'd lost. And I won. That was when I tasted it. The praise, the glory, the superiority. The addictive power of being smart. Since then, year after year, I've been number one in the class. But it's only because Noelle helps me study. She's the real smart kid. But everyone's expectations for me are so high now. I feel like, okay. I kind of figured there was some kind of, like, nuanced reason for why Berdly is the way he is. But it just, like, I'll wait and see what the rest of what he has to say is. What am I going to do once I go somewhere without her? That's why I wanted to make a new world. For us. A world where we'll always be number one and number two. This is not the character. This is worsening my opinion of Berdly. This is okay. I'm now going to say what so the only reason why he won that spelling bee was because like Noelle got nervous, and like that's who she is. She's very sweet, she's very timid. She is always trying to think of others and make others happy, and that last part is not why she would have, like, being sweet and wanting to make others happy are not why she lost the spelling bee, but like being timid and stuff like that, like something that she doesn't have a lot of trouble helping, is the reason that she lost. And I know what that's like. I have stage fright as well, and like if anything, like I had it when I was young, and it's even worse now. So, but Berdly, like, he said that everyone's expectation, like, even though he says that he considers Noelle the real smart kid, quote unquote, it sounds like he still can't get over the superiority complex that he's developed, because he is still, like, living as number one and number two. It still sounds like he thinks of himself as number one. Maybe I could be wrong about that. Maybe he sees Noelle as number one. But in that moment, it really felt like he still considers himself as number one. And the fact that everyone's expectations are so high for him is his own fault. He is the one who is essentially kind of taking advantage of Noelle to, like, bolster his own reputation in everyone else's eyes. Like, the fact that he even, like, this whole context, even it makes it so much worse how he talked to Noelle and treated Noelle throughout the rest of this chapter. because he apparently seems to think that he cannot live his life the way he wants to live it without Noelle helping him. And yet he hurt her during the fight because, like, Noelle said, Berdly, why are you hurting me? And he said, don't worry, it's all part of the calculations. He refuses to listen to her and listen to her point of view. And then when Noelle's not around, like, I went back during editing and I read what he said about Noelle uh when I was doing that puzzle, the mouse puzzle, when he didn't know that Noelle was there. And he sees her as like weak and fragile, and like he was talking down about her to Chris and to me. And so it's almost like it's so weird because he sees himself as like respecting Noelle, I think, because he acknowledges that she quote like deserves to be alongside him. Um but at the same time, he clearly doesn't respect her at all. Because if he did respect her and respect everything that she has done for him, then he would listen to her. And he would try to like build her up just like she has built him up. And yeah, so that frankly, I don't care why he is the way that, like, I don't care what his reasonings are for wanting a whole like that. And I mean, that's just like straight up delusional. That's just ridiculous delusion. And like wanting to build a whole new world where Noelle would have no choice but to stay by his side forever. He is so incredibly selfish and demeaning and self-absorbed and narcissistic. His character is very well written, by the way. I love the way his character is written. I love how, like, I love his character and I love voicing him. And I love how, in a way, I do kind of love how even like when he explains his tragic backstory and like the nuances for why he is how he is, it just makes me hate him even more. But because I was so wrapped up in that, I got tricked by Queen. And now, Noelle is going to suffer because of it. Maybe I did just like being superior. Maybe I am just an idiot. Yes. 100%. Well, I don't see. I don't know if I would call you an idiot because, like, I feel like you do have it in you to be smart without Noelle. You've just never let yourself try because you're self absorbed, demeaning, and narcissistic. Don't cry, chicken nugget man. All of us are idiots too. Uh, huh? I mean, like, I don't know about everyone else, but whether you're the smart kid or not, we couldn't care less. Yeah, we only care about that you're self absorbed, demeaning, and narcissistic. Screw up as much as you want, honestly. It's not like our opinion if you can get any. Susie! Susie, you accept me? Even if I'm dumb? No. Straight up? No. Uh, y- yeah? It's like when your sister gets cursed in Dragon Blazers 2. Oh my gosh. His respect for her is going to go up so much because she's a gamer. Even if her stats suck, she's still your party member. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're missing the core difference here. Even if her stats suck, that's fine. She's still your party member. That's fine if the only thing wrong with her is that her stats suck. But if her personality also sucks, I won't want her in my party. Susie, a real Dragon Blazers 2 reference? Susie, you're not only kind, but a true gamer as well. Perhaps I underestimated you. Don't say that now! But worry not, I have decided. I will turn over a new leaf from now on. Okay, choose your next words very carefully. And fight for the side of ignorance. Did that word even come out in a pronounceable way? Of ignorance. I don't know. We're not telling you to be stupid. Just sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. And make mistakes I will. Onward. Why couldn't Ralsei be here to teach the moral lesson? Yeah, that whole thing did him absolutely no favors. In fact, I want him in my party even less now. Can I look at the window? No. Can I look at the table? No. Hello. This downstairs table would be for our special guests. There's a dinner party on the second floor for everyone else. Combined, we have enough seats for everyone in the world. Do we? How many people are in the world? Everything here is tailored for you, right? Why would it be? Why would everything here be tailored for me? Like, I get, like, my room was tailored for me, but why would everything else be tailored for me? That screaming! Ralsei! You don't have to scream. Just because you like my outfit. Oh, Chris, Susie, how may I serve you? The hell are you doing? Queen didn't have a room for me, so, she made me into one of her butlers instead. Whatever. Ralsei, can you heal Lancer? Oh. Haha. It's cold. Susie. I'm afraid this is something I can't heal. What? Lancer is... Lancer? Lancer, hey! You see, each dark fountain creates a different world. A world whose darkness reflects the will of its fountain. But Though those darkners can exist in their own worlds, they might not belong if they go to another one. So, can we help him? Yes, there is a way. Castletown's grand fountain is made of pure darkness. As long as it stays flowing, any darkner can live there. So, if we bring Lancer back to school, he'll be okay again. So we just need to get out of here, huh? Right. All right. Lancer, we'll be back for you, buddy. Who is talking here? Your friend. Oh, it's probably the DJs. Your friend. If we defeat Queen, can we save him? We can save him? Oh, it's Berdly. I thought Berdly was ahead of us. That's why I got confused. Yeah. With me out of the way, Queen is going to force Noelle to do her bidding. And if Noelle doesn't want to, she might make her face into a robot one. Susie, could you assist me in saving Noelle? Huh? Me? I just can't do it by myself. But if you can help me, I have a plan. A plan? I remember from Queen's tour of this place. There's a secret shortcut on the 3rd floor. While Chris is distracting Queen, Susie will take the shortcut to reach Noelle and transfer her to me on the roof. From there, I'll bring her to a safe hiding spot. And together, we can all defeat Queen. All right, sure. We'll give it a shot. Haha! Most excellent. Then... see you on the roof, fellow agent. All right, let's go. Would you take that off already? Sorry. Oh, I can't even interact. What? Why is that possible? Can I, like... which way would I want to push him? Well, I can't go up the stairs with him, I don't think. Hang on a sec. There has to be a reason for this. Okay. What the heck? Oh. He seems to be well taken care of. Did I give him... So I gave him some kind of spaghetti? Alright, well. Ralsei, good luck. Although you only joined us for minutes, we'll miss you. Combined, we have no seats for everyone in the world. Well, I'm glad that I could take care of him. That's a big statue. Looking at these legs fills you with a certain power. Save. Queen's Mansion gets tall. File saved. And we finally have fast travel. It's a cybernetic bookshelf. There's a book here about shortcuts that open up later. Interesting. It's a cybernetic bookshelf. There's a book up here about shortcuts that open up later. Okay. It's a door. Where will you go? The trash zone? The door opened. Okay. Well, hang on a... What the heck? Whoa, what? That was interesting. Alright, someone said some funny stuff happens if I click. Pop up. If I click the things. So hang on. Let me, I guess, act on the mouse. Trap all, and then Susie. Magic, S action on the pop-up. Press Y to trap all. Ha! No? Okay. Caught the enemy. Susie accidentally clicked on the ad featuring a flaming eggplant holding a chainsaw. Damn! They knew what I'd fall for! Happy. The mouse is chasing me. The mouse is thinking about overly elaborate machines. Act on the mouse. Let's upgrade the mouse, and then we will spare the pop-up. There's only one solution for a mouse. Here, kitty kitty. Yeah, okay. Meow, 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 meow. Huh? Meow, 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 meow. Wow, 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 wow. Task cleans with a sawtooth tongue. Act task. Petting. Spare task. And defend. And we're all good. 189 dark dollars. Okay, so we need to go back to the place. I want to do that before we go to would it have been faster to go out the mansion? I don't think so. I feel like it would have been about the same. Ah. Spamton? Oh. Spamton? Haven't heard that name in a long time. Interesting. They have dialogue about Spamton? Do you have Spamton? We don't talk about that around here. Interesting. Hey, Chris. Ever think about using these cones? Using them? For ice cream. Hey, I mean, you would be able to put more ice cream in them than a regular ice cream cone. Oh, I also need to go back up to the shop and sell my dog dollar. It's an advertisement for a giant Ferris wheel. Susie has no words for it, I guess. Ah, you three look together. How about some marriage shoes? Nah, I think we're good. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 Hell yeah, boxes. This is what it's about. Chris, you were living it up without us, huh? I am appreciating that all of this new dialogue. You guys look new. Queen told us to take out the garbage. I'd never seen a garbage that big before. Oh, this is what a statue was. Except for the dancing garbage that lives in the trash heap. Oh, that's true. There is a dancing garbage in the trash heap. It was a horrible statue, but the execution was very good. I would give it 2 stars. 1 to cover each of the nipples. It's in a better place now. That's hilarious, actually. What? I came to support the rebels, but they aren't here. Not really sure how I would support them, though. I don't really want to eat bagels. Interesting. I like how the music is actually gone, because they're gone. Spamton? No idea who you're talking about. This is the hottest tea shop, 50% off for $100. Choose your own flavor. Bye. Okay, choose your own flavor. Susie. Okay, here you go. Susie tea was added to your storage. This is the hottest tea shop. Hot, 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 50% off. $100. Choose your own flavor. Bye. Choose your own flavor. Ralsei. Ralsei tea was added to your storage. I don't know when exactly to drink that. I feel like I should, like, wait to drink it, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't wait too long to drink it. I don't know. Spamton? We don't talk about that around here. Oh, also, someone told me what the mannequin does. It, like, specifically protects against cat and puppet type creatures. And I think I'll take the Iron Shackle back, because that's not going to help against the boss. Okay, so that's where that is. Yeagle yeagle. Perfect. 182 Delta dollars. Delta dollars. So what's down here? Sweet. 204 Delta dollars. Okay. So it's just a chest. Alright, so now we have to do this cars thing. Here, let me just... Accidentally went the wrong way. Just gotta go over here. Oh my... Okay. Close one. Okay. Okay. So someone said to bring Susie to the moss. Moss, there's not enough to eat. Oh dang, there's not enough to eat? Gosh darn it. The dumpster. Seems like there's a pillow inside. So I wonder if Spamton, like, got his meta awakening because he found the room between. Room between. There is a room between. Okay. So yeah, someone said, or like a bunch of people said, that I was not successful in finding the room between before. But I thought the room with the dog was the room between, but I guess I was wrong. And apparently I have to do this like 50 times. Like it's a 1 in 50 chance that it'll happen or something like that. which I don't know how you're supposed to know that if you're going through this blind. And like, the reason why I tried this before was because I was trying to get back into the room with the dog hallway, but I figured it was just no longer accessible. There we go. Love the music here. Okay, so it is a different hallway. Not a big fan of the music. Why is there a tree? This looks like the tree from the forest that the worm was eating from. Well, there is a man here. He might be happy to see you. What do you think? Yes, he's happy to see me. You got the egg. Well, there was not a man here. Okay. I just found that through sheer luck. Is that a key item? Not too important, not too unimportant. You used the egg. It's still here. Interesting. Unclear on what the egg does. Yeah, I don't like this music. I wonder if this motif is familiar. Oh, this is a picture of the tree. Okay. Now to make it back. Well, I'm glad I found that. Might as well save that I did that. Say, filled with the power of silence is what that said. Alright, Spamton, we're coming back for you. But first, I realistically should visit the shop. Wow. Actually, let me take a look at my... Noelle's no longer in your party. All of you are filled with the power of not knowing what a sugar plum is. Storage. I do have a revivement. Should I test to see what, like, the Chris tea does? You know what? I am. I'm going to... Because I can get back... Okay, hang on. It just says Chris. Who do I want to use it on? I guess use it on Chris. No reaction? It healed me for 10. Dang, maybe I should have gotten more self-flavored teas. Although $100 is really expensive for that kind of thing. Yeah, I think I should have time to... Here, let me... I'm gonna save the Noelle tea because I don't know who I want to use that on just yet. Storage. Let's grab the Susie tea. Item, use... What if I have Susie drink her own tea? This is tea? And then what if I have Ralsei drink his own tea? Oh, Ralsei. This isn't water. That's kind of funny. Storage. Let me just grab a CD bagel for the road. You're mostly filled with the power of fluffy boys and mean girls. The cat sign still comprises about 1% of it. I love the new dialogue. Save. Let's go ahead and Do that. File saved. Let's go ahead and it's a door. Where will you go? To the cyber field. The door opened. Sell items. If the value goes down with each chapter, then might as well sell the dog dollar for 50 bucks. Sweet, this will be great scrap. What all do you have? Glow wrist is... Oh. Mecha Saber. Exit. Do I not have the Mecha Saber equipped? I have the Bounce Blade equipped. What does that do again? Oh yeah, it increases my defense. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and, actually, what happens if I go over here? Actually, no, let me check the... Dang it, I want to check the roller coaster place and see what's there now that the roller coaster's done. Actually, someone said, I think, does Take Care X... Not bad, not bad, not bad. Doctor, meow, 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 meow. Oh my. Interesting. Looks healthy. Let me go ahead and... You... Pet the task. You spare the Viro-Viro-kun. And you... Pacify the Werewire. Wow, wow. Nice. 297 Delta dollars. Alright. Who are you? Sorry, the roller coaster is under construction. Apparently, someone tried to use it anyway. Oh. Oh, and that just sent us back. Alright. That just means I need to go back to the place manually. Trash zone. And I actually think that's where we're going to cut it off. I have, like I said, I only have like an hour to record. I just want to make sure I'm staying out on videos. I think I should be able to get just one video out of this. Next time, we will save the Spamton fight for next time. Play Boys and Mean Girls, cast iron still covered about 1% of it. Storage. Let's grab this last CD bagel. Because they didn't... Unfortunately, I wish the DJs had group heal items, but they don't. But beggars can't be choosers. Save. Alright, and yeah. Overall, very interesting. I'm still trying to figure out... So, feel free to let me know in the comments. Is Noelle an original character to Deltarune, or was she in Undertale in some capacity? Or like based on a character in Undertale in some capacity? Because I would love to know whether... Yeah. If her lore... If it consists of her being an existing character in Undertale in some way. But... I'm very curious to figure out what the significance is for December and Des, and also why the Queen seems so obsessed with Noelle, because the Queen seems to think that Noelle is strong, and it seems to be something to do with like the mixtape. But like, well, the mixtape is an example of, we never saw Noelle's search history, but I think something in Noelle's search history seems to make Queen think that she is strong and she is perfect for the master plan, whatever that is, that she's going to be enacting. Other than that, I have no idea how the rescue mission's going to go, because I'm assuming this game is only built to have 3 people in your party at a time. So I don't know if Berdly's going to end up joining the party, or if I'm going to have Noelle in the fight, or if it's just going to be Susie and Ralsei like usual. And also, the fact that we need to save Lancer, because I was right, he isn't compatible with this world. That even more begs the question of what is Ralsei, because Ralsei is not having this issue. So, yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm still having a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the Spamton fight. Something tells me it's not going to go as well as the Jevil fight. Something tells me I'm not going to beat Spamton on the first try, but you know what? That's okay. I don't mind that. I'm just looking forward to seeing how it goes. And then beyond that, I'm looking forward to seeing how this chapter ends. I'm assuming we're fairly close, if we've gotten to the point where we can fast travel, and presumably we are also going to be facing Queen after Spamton. But as to how all of that plays out, we shall see. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Blue Sky, Ko-Fi, Discord in the description below if any of those interest you. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.